So yesterday, one of my sons won his first soccer game in probably about a year and a half. And I have another son who's going to graduate in about 4 weeks from high school. And we just celebrated one of the biggest holidays of the Christian faith in Easter. And so I've been thinking a lot about celebrating, and I was even in Florida celebrating some ministry things, right? I got to go to the beach with my wife, and we just got to pause and think about some of the things that we're doing as parents and some of the things we're doing in this church. And we're excited. But I don't want to get away from this video because I know you're parents and you're watching a parenting tip video. And now I'm talking about celebrating soccer and graduation and all these different things. But celebrating your own wins seems like a luxury. You just don't have time for it. I mean, I didn't have time for it until I sat next to the pool at the hotel or at the beach this past week. And with so much going on and so many different things to stress about and all the problems to be solved, there's not really time or energy to just stop and celebrate, right? But here's the thing. Taking a moment to slow down, notice, and celebrate is actually really important for us. So I've got some parenting tips for you, all right? Parenting tip video, that's stating the obvious. Here we go. Here's some of those ideas. Number one, celebrate the expected. There are a lot of things not your kids. We're not talking about your kids right now. There are a lot of things you do successfully every single day. Did everyone leave, for example, did everyone leave the house with their teeth brushed this morning? Did they get to the bus on time, or did they go to sleep well fed and happy, or maybe even just well fed? Well, who cares if those wins are expected and things you do every day? Celebrate when you are the winner, all right? And so that means number two, if number one is celebrate the expected, obviously number two is celebrate the unexpected. In the last week, what's one unexpected win you or somebody in your family has had? Maybe a great conversation, a resolved conflict, or uncoerced apology. Wow, that would be huge in my house. Celebrate those things. Celebrate that today. Number three, celebrate the unseen. Chances are you had a recent win no one else could possibly even know about. Were you able to stay calm during a different and maybe difficult conversation? Or did you remember to pray for your family? Or not? Or did you remember to say that thing you really wanted to say? Yeah, remember, we're not talking about your kids, we're talking about you. Those things are worth celebrating, even if it's to your loved one or to somebody else in your house or your best friend. Celebrate those things. Post on Facebook or Instagram. Celebrate it. Put some balloons around it, all right? And then number four, celebrate their wins too. We're not just talking about you. Here's a fun game to play while the phone rings. Call your kid out for doing something good. It's a lot more fun than the opposite scenario. Trust me, right? The things we choose to celebrate are most likely to be repeated. So make it a point to celebrate your family's wins this month.